In this tutorial, I am going to discuss about revised Bloom taxonomy and evaluation. Human personality has three major domains: cognitive, which represents the development of head; affective, which represents the development of heart; and psychomotor, which represents the development of hands and body parts. Cognitive domain. This domain is related to the knowledge of content and development of intellectual skills. It includes the ability to recall or recognize specific facts and concepts. In this picture, you can see different labels which are proposed by Bloom taxonomy. In the bottom up, there is knowledge, then comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. In the previous video, we have already discussed about it. Lauren Anderson, a former student of Bloom, and David Carthol revised the cognitive domain in the mid-90s and made some changes. Changing the name in the 6 categories from noun to verb form, rearranging them as shown in the picture. Here, synthesis becomes create and evaluation becomes evaluate. And the components of cognitive domain are arranged from lower order thinking level to higher order thinking level. This new taxonomy reflects a more active form of thinking and is perhaps more accurate. Now, I will discuss this new revised version of Bloom taxonomy with examples and keywords. Remembering, that is recognizing or recalling knowledge from memory, retrieving definition, facts, etc. We can use oral question, written test, that is simple recall type question, fill in the blanks, match the columns for evaluation techniques. The action verbs related to remembering are define, describe, label, list, match, reproduce, select, state, etc. Some examples of structure of questions related to remembering are what is, where is, why did, when did, how would you, which one, can you recall, can you list, etc. Understanding, that is constructing meaning from written or graphic messages, activities like interpreting, classifying, summarizing, inferring, comparing, or explaining. We can use conversation, that is to find whether the students have understood the language of problem, written test to assess the appropriateness of the algorithm and the procedure followed, assignment projects, etc. for evaluation techniques. The action verbs related to understanding are explain, describe, illustrate, classify, convert, estimate, explain, identify, etc. Some examples of structure of question related to understanding are how would you classify, how would you compare, state in your own word, what is meant, what can you say about, etc. Applying, that is carrying out a procedure by executing or implementing. Applying relates to or refers to situations where the learned material is used through products like models, presentations, interview, or simulations. We can use observations of student notebook, test copies, that is to see whether they have applied correct operations, algorithms, and procedures, written test, various problem, different construction, puzzles, etc. for evaluation techniques. The action verb related to applying are discover, use, compute, solve, demonstrate, modify, apply, construct, prepare, etc. Some examples of structure of question related to applying are how would you use, what example can you find, how would you organize to show something, what approach would you use, can you make use of the fact, what facts would you select to show, etc. Analyzing means breaking materials or concept into parts, determining how the parts relate to an overall structure or purpose. Mental action included in this function are the abilities to differentiate, organize, and distinguish between components or parts. We can use written test, question based on logical reasoning, group discussion, conversation to find how the student has solved a problem, assignment, project works, role play, etc. for evaluation techniques. The action verb related to analysis are choose, analyze, categorize, change, compare, apply, construct, illustrate, demonstrate, dramatize, etc. And some examples of structure of question related to analyzing are what are the part of, how is related to, why do you think, what is the theme, what motivates is there, can you identify, can you distinguish between them, etc. Evaluating means making judgments based on criteria and standards. We can use written test, that is to prove type questions, activity, that is finding errors in the copies of other student quizzes, debates for evaluation techniques. The action verbs related to evaluating are judge, recommend, justify, estimate, apprise, argue, explain, predict, select, value, etc. Some examples of structure of question related to evaluating are: how is your opinion of? Would it be better if? What would you recommend? What judgment can you make? How would you justify? How would you explain? etc. Creating means putting elements together to form a coherent or functional whole, recognizing elements into a new pattern or structure by generating or producing them. We can use construction, model made by student, project work, observation of wall magazine developed by student in group, or journal prepared by student can be used for evaluation techniques. The action verbs related to creating are generate, assemble, design, create, etc. And some examples of structure of question related to creating are: how would you improve? Can you elaborate on the reason? Can you invert? Can you formulate a theory for? Think of an original way for the etc. Affective domain. The affective domain includes the manner in which we deal with things emotionally, such as feeling, values, appreciation, enthusiasms, motivations, and attitudes. The 5 major categories are listed from the simple behavior to the most complex. It takes a quite long for the development of objectives of this domain. Evaluating the development of student in this domain is a challenging task for the teacher. The teacher can make use of projects, group discussion, debate, field visit, etc. for this purpose. He or she can also employ the techniques of observation for evaluation. Psychomotor domain. This domain includes physical movement, coordination, and use of motor skill areas. Development of this skill is measured in terms of speed, precision, distance, procedures, or techniques in execution. Evaluation of students in this domain can be done by practical examination. Bloom's revised taxonomy is not only improved the usability of it by using action word, but added a cognitive and knowledge matrix. While Bloom's original cognitive taxonomy did mention 3 levels of knowledge or products that could be processed, they were not discussed very much and remained one-dimensional. Factual: the basic elements of student must know the acquainted discipline or solve problems. Conceptual: the interrelationship among the basic element within a large structure that enables them to function together. Procedural: how to do something, methods of inquiry and criteria for using skill, algorithm, techniques and methods, etc. In Carthol and Anderson revised version, the author combined the cognitive process with the above 3 levels of knowledge to form a matrix. In addition, they added another level of knowledge, metacognition. Metacognitive knowledge of cognition in general, as well as awareness and knowledge of one's own cognition. When the cognitive and knowledge dimensions are arranged in a matrix as shown below, it makes a nice performance aid for creating performance objectives. Thus, the cognitive dimension matrix would look similar to this. However, others have identified 5 content or artifacts. Factual: specific and unique data or instance. Concept: a class of items, words or ideas that are known by a common name, includes multiple specific examples, shares common features. There are 2 types of concept: concrete and abstract. Processes: a flow of events or activities that describes how things work rather than how to do things. These are normally 2 types: business processes that describe workflows and technical processes that describe how things work in equipment or nature. They may be thought of as the big picture of how something works. Procedures: a series of step-by-step action and decision that result in the achievement of task. There are 2 types of action: linear and branched. Principles: that is guidelines, rules and parameters that govern. It includes not only what should be done but also what should not be done. Principles allow one to make prediction and draw implications. Give an effect, one can infer the cause of a phenomena. Principles are the basis, building blocks of causal model or theoretical models, that is theories. Thus, the cognitive dimension matrix would look similar to this. An example matrix that has been filled in might look something like this. Now try this. Discuss what type of evaluation techniques would you like to employ for the evaluation of learning outcomes related to cognitive, affective, and conative domains of students' behavior.